Hi everybody, we're back with Hockey5.tv on this Monday and talking to our first gold Olympic medalist in our show, Facundo Callioni from Oree, who will be joined later on if he can log on, is Harrison Peeters from Beerschot. And well, we will start by talking about the game of Beerschot against Oree from yesterday. Floris, the show is yours.
So welcome, of course, Facu. Yeah, you guys lost yesterday against Beerschot. I thought it was a well-deserved victory of Beerschot. What do you think?
Well, thanks for the invitation. I think we didn't play our best hockey. We are not playing our best hockey when in the away matches. We are playing really good hockey at home, and we were not effective. I think we had more chances than Beerschot, but we were not effective. So they took the chances that they had, and they deserved the victory.
What's the difference between playing at home and away? Because there's not so much difference. The game
Yes.
the game is the same. The pitch is practically the same.
Yes, the pitches, I think they are not the same. So we are used to playing our pitch. We like it. We feel at home. It's like your home. I can't explain what is changing, but we only won 6 points away and 14 points at home. We only lost one match in our home, and I think we have a good feeling with our public. There is a good something happening in the pitch that we are playing better hockey. We feel maybe the team that is coming is more worried about us playing at home because we won a lot of matches against the good teams, and maybe mentally for them it's not also the same. But yes, as you say, there is a few things that can change, but it's not. I don't know why, but it's like this.
Do you change tactics when you're playing away, or do you always keep the same game plan?
No, we keep the same game plan. We change something if the other team has an important player or do something better, right or left or counter-attack. We change something, but not home away matches.
So is it something that, because the coach already said yesterday before the game, we haven't won 2 games in a row this season. That's our next goal. Is it something which is in the player's head? We have to win 2 games in a row.
No, I didn't know that. So no, it's not in our head. I think it's more what I said before: the home and away. We win at home and we don't win away. That's the problem.
In today's newspapers, there were a lot of complaints about the referees of yesterday. What are your thoughts about that?
They didn't have a good match. Not for us. They didn't have a good match for the 2 teams. But that can happen. We didn't lose because of them. But they didn't have a good match. They have to improve.
Is it something in general that the referees have to improve in Belgium? Because it's something I hear every week after each game. There are people saying, yeah, the referees, they weren't as well as the teams or stuff like that. So is it in general a problem for Belgian hockey, the referee?
No, for me, no. There are some very good referees. Yesterday they were not good. I'm not saying they are not good. They were not good yesterday. And I think the Belgian referees are good and are improving a lot. It's not an easy game. Belgian hockey has improved a lot the last 10 years, and the referees are going with the game. I think they are good generally.
Yeah, it's been a special year, of course, because you won the gold medal. But nevertheless, you were playing in the Belgian 2nd division. For people who aren't following hockey, they think that's totally crazy. A guy playing 2nd division is winning the gold medal. Was it for you something natural to be in a national team and still playing not even on a top level club competition?
Yes, for me it was not changing. I stayed in Oree because it's my club here in Belgium, and they needed me to come back to the first division. And I knew that if I kept on going, training, with my experience, I could play in a good level, even if I played in the second division for 2 months. I had after the second division was finished, I had 3 months and a half before playing the Olympics. I had a lot of matches with the national team, a lot of friendly games. So for me, it's not a problem. I have 31 years old. I had the experience to do it. It was more important to me mentally to be sharp and to be happy where I was than to be playing honor division or in second division.
But can you compare the level of quality between the second division and the top division?
Yeah, it's huge, the difference. But as a player, you have a lot of responsibilities when you are playing in second division in a team like Oree that has to come back, and you are being one of the more the players that have more experience. You need to play good every game. You need to do the difference every game, and that's not easy. So mentally, it's also a good challenge to have.
When you go back to the national team after the season, do you feel that you have to step up the quality because you're used to a lower quality of game, or is it something you have? It's mentally maybe turning a button in your head. Okay, now it's a national team.
Always when you go back to the national team, you have to change your mentality and you have to change your game, because in honor division it's also the same. It's not the same level as in international. So yes, I had to do that. Maybe the first 2 weeks it's difficult, but after that you are used to play international matches. You are used to train with the national team. It's something that comes naturally.
Yeah, that Argentina won the gold medal was before the tournament. It would have been a surprise.
Yes.
How have you guys experienced the tournament? Because you weren't the favorites. Even practically every game, you were not the favorites, and still you get the gold medal. So how did you experience the Olympics?
We were convinced that we were going to win because we knew that we had the experience. We knew that we were really good mentally and physically. We had trained 6 hours each day. We are mentally very strong and physically also. And our experience with hockey, we knew that Belgium, Holland, all the other teams didn't have the same experience as us. So that in an Olympic game, that makes a difference. So we were convinced. We didn't say it to the media, we didn't say it to the other players, but in the team, we were saying that we were going for gold, not for bronze, not for silver, but for gold.
Is it really the age, Floris, if I might, is it really the age difference that made the difference for you guys? Is it really the experience of playing a lot of games at this special level that made the difference in Rio?
Certainly, yes. The experience, you can't have experience if you have 20 years old. Experience comes with age. So I think that made a huge difference in the important moments of the tournament.
So was there in the process a moment where you were playing maybe you were ranked 8th of the world the last seasons? Was there one moment in the process you guys were thinking, okay, now we're a top level team? Was it the bronze medal at the World Cup that changed the mentality of Argentina?
In 2013, when we changed our coach, Chaparrete came. We had been 10th in the Olympics in London, He came in April 2013, and we played the semifinals of the World League in Johor, and we finished second. And we played 2 matches against Germany. We tied 1 and we lost 1 in the last second. And we were playing really good hockey. And there we said we can do something. We trained really hard for 1 year, and we went to a World Cup. We had a really good World Cup. I was ill 1 week before the World Cup, so I couldn't play. I was there in Holland, but in the hospital. But we had a really good World Cup. After that, we knew that we could do something if we arrived in good shape to the Olympics.
The style of Argentinian hockey, some purists of hockey will say it's not the most exciting style of hockey. It's a tough defense, great organization, and then 1 or 2 chances and you guys take it. But is it something that you guys say, okay, we don't care, we just want to win, or do you want to play nice hockey as well?
In the Olympics, we just want to win. I don't care. If we have to, we know that we have to be effective in defense, and we have a really nice corner with Peilat. Before 2017, we were not defending well. We knew that we had to change that. I think everybody understood that. We start defending like the 11 players behind the ball. That changed our hockey. But it's true, it's not maybe the more beautiful hockey to see. But in the Olympics, you have to win. You don't have to play for the public.
Yeah, you already said you guys were very experienced. It's a nice way to say old. So how long will this generation continue? Because most of the guys won Junior World Cup in 2005. That's 12 years ago. So you guys are very experienced. So how long will this generation continue?
We are the elderlies. I think we have to. We know that we are 31, 32, maybe 35, 36. Some of them. We know that if we stop training and we stop being shaped, we can't continue in the national team. So every player knows that to have the place in the national team, you have to be 100% sure that you are 100% mentally and physically to play an international tournament. I think we can continue with no problem until the World Cup, and then we have to see how we are, if we can continue until the next Olympics or not. But we will have to see. If we are injury-free, we can continue with no problem. If we are injured or we are not mentally fit to keep on training 6 hours a day, we will have to stop.
But then talking about the World Cup, Facu, you told us earlier that in Rio, you guys were convinced you were going to win gold, even if you didn't say it out loud in the media and it was not publicly known. For yourself, you were convinced you were going to win gold. What are you going to do? What are you going to do in India?
We'll keep on going like we were before Rio.
So it's
not
gold,
saying anything.
It's gold or nothing.
No. For us, it's not gold or nothing, because in field hockey there are 8 teams that could win gold, and we can't say it's gold or nothing, because Belgium, Holland, Australia, Germany, they are all great teams, and we are not going to win every tournament. We won the tournament that we had to win, and we wanted to win. Now we have to keep on going, keep on training. We have to try. But we know it's not going to be easy.
Is there already a next Argentinian generation waiting to follow into your guys' footsteps?
Yes, there are some really good young players that were playing the in the World Cup under 21. They finished 5th. There are some really good players, but as I said before, they are going to start training with us. But if we keep on going like we are with the experience we have and we are in shape, we will see if they have a place now in the team, or they will have to wait 2 years or 1 year, 3 years. We will see that. But I hope some of them will start playing with us in the next tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Last couple of years, most financing went into the women's game in Argentina. Has it changed since the Olympic gold?
We didn't have the chance to play in Argentina a match with the national team after the Olympics, so we don't know. But there are a lot of women playing hockey in Argentina. 100,000 women and only 10,000 men. So it's more a women sport in Argentina than a men's sport. And the Leonas had won a lot of things during the past 15, 20 years. We only won one goal that is really important for us, but we will have to keep on going for the people to start coming and having the media and all the public that Las Leonas have.
Can you say if we're going to play a game in Argentina with the men's teams, that we will have the public like we have seen them during the women's tournaments as well? Is it going to be as fanatic and as enthusiastic a public as well?
I think if it is an important tournament, yes. Only for friendly matches, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In the meanwhile, Harrison Peeters joined us, the player of Beerschot who won yesterday. Harrison, welcome, of course. Yesterday, you guys won 3 important points from Beerschot. After the game, nobody dared to say you guys were safe, but the gap between Antwerp and Beerschot is now 7 points. You guys are going to stay in the top division now.
I don't like. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I don't want to say too quickly. Okay, we made a big steps those last 2 weeks with 6 points out of 6. So that was the most important thing. But I don't want to say now loudly that we are safe, because everything is still possible. We still need to play Rax and Antwerp, and I think they also have games against Wellington, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, we made a good step, but I don't think we're still safe.
But it was a good game of Beerschot yesterday against Wellington.
Yeah, it was especially second half for me was really good. We put a lot of pressure. First half was for me, I think 50-50. They had chances, we had chances. They had, I think, 2 or 3 corners, 1 line stop also. So first half was a bit 50-50. Some good hockey. You saw it was a bit nervous with some cards, but that's typical for those kind of games. But I think second half we were a bit better than them. Yes.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between last year and this year? Because last year you guys were also struggling to keep the highest level, to stay in the top division. This year you guys still are fighting to stay in the top division. What are the main differences between last year and this year?
I think a big difference. A difference is already the coach. We changed coach, so that brings a little change in the group. A little other ideas, other systems, other trainings. So that's maybe a thing that could have changed, because after 8 years, the same coach, it's starting to get a bit all the same routine, same training. So everybody was excited to start a new beginning with a new coach. So that was the start, and I think we had maybe a bit more of not luck, but the ball was a bit rolling for us in the beginning of the season with some games against Leuven where we won by 1 goal. So, and last year I think we lost 8 or 9 games with only 1 goal. So yeah, I think this year we worked a lot also with John on the attacking circle. We improved a lot on that. When you see the statistics of last year and this year, with the circle entries, we improved a lot, and I think our corner is also a bit better than last year.
Okay.
With more variation, we have now Ibarra and you have Van Rieselberg who also scored, and yeah, we have Brian like last year.
Mm-hmm. So, what does Beerschot need to have a relaxed season next year? What is it still missing?
Goal scorer.
And he's coming. Tokier is coming.
So he's coming. So that's for us a really important player to have, and it was our main target to have him for next season. So he's coming. So I think that's a big thing we need for next season, and of course try to keep all the players we have now.
So normally Beerschot won't have any problems next season.
No, it's difficult to say, but I think it's gonna be not easier. But I think we're gonna have a stronger team next year than this year. So I don't know what the other team is gonna do, but normally on paper it should have been better than this year. Yes.
Ik denk dat Floris zijn connectie eventjes kwijt is, dus gaan wij proberen even hiermee verder te gaan. Guys, Floris, can you still hear me? Okay, maybe you should log out and log in again. It was a very special game yesterday, and the emotions got a little bit high. We talked about it a little bit early in the show as well. What were your thoughts about there was a lot of commentary about the umpires after the game, Harrison. What were your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it was. It's true that in the beginning was a bit nervous, and they did a few mistakes, but I think it's a bit normal in those kind of games where both team really needs to win, and the little mistake they made, we starting to get angry and stuff like that, and that's not a really good thing to do with those kind of young umpires. But did they affect the game? I don't know. I don't think so. But it's true that they made some mistakes, but we also make mistakes. So I don't like to talk about if they changed the game, yes or no. Yeah, they made some mistakes, but that's it. That's life. That will always be like that. So.
Yeah. Okay, guys, maybe a new topic. One of my favorites is going to be, and has been the last couple of months, but it's going to be for the couple of weeks to come ahead, is the changes that are coming to international competition, but also therefore to our national competition. There's been a lot of talk about the home and away league that the FIH is going to start in 2 years' time. That will change the calendar for national club competitions as we know them here in Europe. So we have two guys who are have probably a different view, because Facu, you are playing internationally, so you are playing those games with your national teams, and for you the club is, well, it's important, but you have to manage them both. And Harrison, you are a very known player in the Belgian league, but not at an international level. But these changes will also affect probably the games that you will play as a club player. What are your thoughts about these changes that are coming? Facu, let's start with you.
I don't really know what is going to happen with the Belgian championship. I hope they will see the matches and everything that we will have to play with the home and away league. That we will not lose any matches for our team here in Belgium, because it's the international players are really important for every team. Every team has an international player, and without them, all the game changes. The level is going down. It's not improving. So we'll have to make a solution or something to be able to play both championships.
Harrison, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, like Facu said, I'm not really. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Belgian national championship at the moment, so it's still waiting. But yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's big for international hockey, and to keep, I think, also the hockey in the Olympic program. It's important to have more big games, more big international games for them. But as a club, if we don't have our international players, like Facu say, I think the level will go down quite hard, and it will not be the same. So I'm really I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the national program. But it's gonna be, I think, for everybody, for the youth, for everybody, not a great thing for the club as a club. Huh? I'm talking. Yeah. So yeah.
Floris, you are back.
Yeah, some troubles with
internet. Okay, but you are back.
It actually happened yesterday.
Okay.
The goal was scored in first division, and nobody saw it because some technical problem. So everything that happens. Ernst, maybe you can go on because I don't know where you guys were talking about.
Well, we were talking about the effect that the new international competition will have on our national club competition, because we have two players here with a different point of view, probably because they are differently involved. What I think that things that I'm hearing at this moment is that the Belgian competition, everybody wants to keep our competition as much the same as possible, but we might go for a lot of double weekends to be able to schedule the calendar. And what are your thoughts on double weekends, Facu? Is that something that is easily manageable?
Yes, I think we can do it. In Germany, they are doing that for a long time, and it's really good. You have to be ready to play Saturday and Sunday. That it's not easy, maybe for players that are working all day and have to train at night. But I think it's possible to do. It would be a good solution.
Harrison, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's possible. It's not ideal, but I think it's possible. But then I would maybe suggest don't do it on a Saturday and Sunday, but maybe on a Friday night and then on a Sunday afternoon, so we have more to recover. It's possible, yes, but I don't think it's the ideal situation for end club and athletes and all the environment, because I don't think you will have a lot of people coming to watch a game on Friday or Saturday and then on a Sunday also. So that's also a bit of the downside of it.
Mm-hmm. But you prefer playing on a Friday evening than on, you prefer above Saturday afternoons?
If I can choose, I prefer to play Friday evening and Sunday or Friday night and then Sunday evening. I think they did that in Holland a couple of years ago. I think it's better for us to have one full day of recovery than only a couple of hours.
Okay.
Guys, one of the final topics that we usually use to end the show is our predictions. Who do you think will be in the playoff? And since both of you are also a little bit concerned, well, less concerned maybe after last Sunday, but also the play downs, who do you think will be playing for the top and playing for relegation this year? Facu.
Well, for the top, I think it's Dragon, Waterloo Ducks, Racing, Heracles or Leo. I don't know.
You guys can decide next weekend.
Yes. At home, they are going to have a tough match for the Leopold. But I think it's they are still there, 4 points or something like that, no? Away from Heracles. So it's going to be tough.
Who's going to be? Because you need to say one of the two.
I need to say one of them. I think it will be Heracles.
What do you think, Harrison?
Yeah, the three first one are, I think, clear, and I think I don't know if Heracles is gonna keep holding their good performance. 4 points is good, but I don't think it would be enough. So I would go for Leopold.
Okay, Leopold. And who's going to relegate together with Wellington?
That's a tough question. I hope it's not Oree.
Yeah, difficult question. I think we're still 4 teams in the running: Antwerp, Brax, we, and then maybe Oree. But I think Oree is at home really strong, and I don't see them lose too many points at home. So I would not go for Oree. No, it's gonna be really difficult. I hope not, Beerschot.
What do you think, Ernst?
You hope not.
I'm going to start with the obvious answer. I hope not Antwerp. Yeah. No, it's going to be very difficult to make a prediction there. I think it's going to be between Beerschot, Braakschaten, and Antwerp. One of these three, and I think we still play a lot against. I know that Antwerp will play against Brax and against Wellington. But there will be some other important matches also. So yeah, impossible to say at this moment. I think there's more tension below the table than above the table at the moment.
Yes,
Okay.
certainly.
Okay, guys. Floris, do you have any questions left?
No, I'm satisfied.
You are satisfied, thank God. Okay, guys, it was a little bit of a difficult show today with last minute change. So Facundo, we were very happy that you could fill in for Nacho today, and Harrison, we're also very thankful that you could join in, even if it was a little bit later. But
Sorry about
thanks.
that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for your participation today, guys. And next Monday we are back with a new show. So till then, bye-bye.